Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, we are coming to the end of the year 2025. Christmas is here and people are now preparing to go back home for the Christmas holidays. And so, the United Opposition leaders also are preparing for the same. So today, these leaders had a press briefing which, according to them, is the last general press briefing they are having together as the United Opposition, because they want to break for the Christmas holiday, getting back to the village. Gachagua anataka aende Madera, Eugene Wamalwa anataka arudi Bungoma, Kalonzo anataka arudi Kwiseru ama ni wapi. Viongozi wote wanarudi nyumbani. So this was the last one they were having. And there was something that is questionable here after this press briefing. Because look here, leaders present in this press briefing, Eugene Wamalwa, who was actually the host leader. There was Rigathi Gachagua, DCP leader. There was Martha Karua, mnajua chama chake. Kalonzo Musyoka was there. JB Muturi was there. But one person who has been part of the key figure of opposition, Fred Okengo Matiangi. Matiangi was conspicuously missing from this press briefing. And the question is, whether is Fred Matiangi to show the unity in the opposition as they break for the Christmas holiday, because this is the final one they have had and they are breaking until next year when they will come together. Fred Matiangi alikuwa wapi? What is happening in the United Opposition? Is there a rift? Are there other issues, or what is going on?
Yeah, so you put it just up and down.
So now. Have kept you for this long, but we are now ready to go. Sijui kama mko tayari. Leto ndio huwa anatupa hiyo signal, simuoni hapa leo nani ndio. Asante. So mkiwa tayari tunaweza tukaanza. Are you ready? Na asanteni, kwanza niwakaribishe nyote hapa Chui House. Na nishukuru sana ya kwamba tulianza mwaka hapa Chui House Januari tarehe 27 tukianza hii safari, na mulikuwa nasi hapa wanahabari wote tukianza hiyo safari. Nakumbuka siku hiyo ndio ilikuwa siku ya kwanza kumkaribisha His Excellency Mheshimiwa Rigathi Gachagua, the second deputy president after the November impeachment. Tukaungana hapa Januari. Sasa leo nina furaha sana kumkaribisha hapa tena His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, karibisha His Excellency Kalonzo Musyoka, ndugu yangu Mheshimiwa Linturi, Mheshimiwa JB Muturi na viongozi wa upinzani, the United Opposition, hapa kwenye Chui House, ambako leo tunataka tufunge mwaka tukiwa pamoja, na vile vile tukichukua nafasi hii kuzungumzia masuala mbalimbali, masuala nyeti yanayohusu wa Kenya, na vile huu mwaka umekuwa na kule tunaenda mwaka mpya. Na tuchukue nafasi hii pia kuwatakia Wakenya wote Jamhuri Day nzuri kesho wakisherekea, na vile vile Krismasi njema na mwaka mpya. Hii itakuwa our end of year address na Wakenya kabla we break for Christmas na kwenda sehemu mbalimbali za taifa kusherekea na familia zetu na watu wetu. Tushukuru sana all our supporters across the country na Wakenya wote wale tumetembea pamoja mwaka huu. Na sasa kwa kimombo nitasoma ile statement yetu tuko nayo, alafu nitaalika vinara wa vyama vyetu vya United Opposition vile vile waweze kusema na Wakenya na kuwatakia Christmas njema. So if you are ready, we'll proceed to now give our official statement on this 11th of December, on the eve of Jamhuri Day, where Kenyans are preparing to celebrate 62 years of Jamhuri tomorrow. And Kenyans are also preparing for Christmas after tomorrow. Many will be traveling. And we want to say that 62 years of Jamhuri, defending our assets, defending our dignity, is the theme of our message today to our fellow Kenyans as we celebrate Jamhuri. And we have put together a joint Jamhuri Day address by the United Opposition, which is the government in waiting. We will be hearing from the government, the broad-based government, tomorrow. And we wanted to speak to Kenyans before tomorrow. Today we gather not simply to mark a date on the calendar, but to stand in solemn witness to the blood, the courage, and sacrifice that built this republic 62 years ago. On 12th of December 1963, Kenya shook off the shackles of foreign rule and took her first step into self-determination. A year later, on December 12th, 1964.
Now, we are concluding this discussion, but before we do that, I have a quick and humble request for those who are watching the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to the conclusion of the video. Now, tomorrow will be Jamhuri Day celebrations, and in advance, I want to wish you a happy Jamhuri Day celebration. Enjoy your holiday. The reason why Fred Matiangi is missing from this event is not yet explained, because even they never told the public if Matiangi has apologized, not apologized actually, if Matiangi had sent in his apology for not attending. They have not told us anything to do with that. So what is the reason? There is a possibility that Fred Matiangi might not work with this team, and there is this internal competing interest that is becoming a big mountain for the opposition. The first war that I see between Matiangi and some of the leaders in this United Opposition is about Jubilee Party. Regarding Gachagua, personally, he is not comfortable when Matiangi is coming in this United Opposition under the Jubilee Party. Matiangi, sorry for that, is uncomfortable. He does not want Matiangi to come flying the Jubilee flag. And for that reason, Matiangi is learning that he is an unwelcomed guest. And why? Jubilee will compete favorably with the DCP in Mount Kenya. But Gachagua wants DCP to dominate Mount Kenya. Jubilee has proper, reliable funding. Hata ukienda kwa pesa za political party funding, after UDA, ODM, and Wiper, Jubilee is there. In fact, the number of MPs that Jubilee has is almost equal to Wiper. So Jubilee na Wiper wanakuja number 3. Besides that, we have people like Uhuru Kenyatta who have their own money and they are behind this party. When you see Matiangi, there is Uhuru Kenyatta's face behind him. Gachagua is uncomfortable with such a person because he wants to dominate Mount Kenya. And if Jubilee will be allowed, it will dominate the Kisii nation, it will dominate Nairobi, it will dominate Mount Kenya, and they will compete fairly with the DCP. Hataki hiyo mchanganyiko. So with that internal war, there is a possibility that Matiangi is finding it uncomfortable working under these guys. The other issue could be Jubilee might be silently working with the government. Remember, there are about 3 CSS leaking Nairobi. There is the former CS for Health, Mutahi Kagwe. The former governor of Kiambu, first governor, Kabogo. These people are believed to be Uhuru Kenyatta's people. Now, Jubilee is either in opposition, but maybe not really in their plan to work with this side, but silently working with the government. There can be that possibility. And with that, the United Opposition is silently isolating Fred Matiangi and therefore Jubilee Party. I don't know your views, but please let us meet in the comment section so that we can continue with our discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.